A 6-year-old boy asked his father, "Where do babies come from?" So his father said, "God first made Adam and Eve, and together they made the first babies. Then their babies grew up and became adults, and then they made babies too, and so on." The boy then went to his mother and asked her the same question. She told him, "Well, at first we were monkeys. Then over many years we evolved to become people, like we are now." In a huff the boy went back to his father and said, "You lied to me, Dad. Mom just told me that we came from monkeys." His father replied, "No, I didn't lie, son. Your mom was only talking about her side of the family."
Doctor, I don't feel very well. What do you think is the problem?
Well, Angelina, I'm pretty sure of one thing. For a vegetarian, you're just not eating right.
Oh, what do you mean?
A woman gets on a bus with her baby. The bus driver says to her, "Oh God, that's the ugliest baby that I've ever seen." Fuming, the woman goes to the rear of the bus and sits down. She complains to a man sitting next to her, "That rude bus driver just insulted me." The man replies, "Lady, you don't have to cop abuse from the likes of him. You just go right back up there and tell him off. Go on. Go ahead, lady. I'll hold your little monkey for you."
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Lionel Mackenzie here for Fox News at 6. We have breaking news for you that is happening now at the Meat Tooth rally being held at the Vegetable Hall within the Flemington Markets. Famous Greens activist and actress as well, Angelina Jolie, is addressing the assembled guests in a bid to raise awareness of the inequality within the professional food industry. We cross now to our reporter at the scene, Tracy Grimface, for more information. Over to you, Tracy.
Yes, thanks, Lionel. Angela Jolie has just taken the stage to tell of the fight against the power that meat has held over fruit and vegetables and in the professional food industry for the past 60 years. She hopes to start a groundswell of activism within the greens and coloured vegetable community. Later on, other speakers will take the stand to relay their own stories of abuse and humiliation at the hands of famous chefs, cooks and meats in general. I raise my voice with them and say, enough is enough. It's Meat Tooth time.
I myself have been demoralizingly shamed by a chauvinistic cook, as he ripped off my outer coverings to bare my curd. Never before in my life have I been so embarrassed as I was at that moment, laying there naked for all the world to see as this callous cretin sharpened a knife to deflower me. My relatives and friends have been silenced for decades by the chef-dominated demeaning literature, printed in books such as Jamie's 30-Minute Meals. Nowhere within these publications do we vegetables have any chance to speak out to describe our feelings. We are here to say, as vegetables, we are not taking it anymore.
I'm Connie McCarrot and I agree with Ripe McCauliflower. I was also abused at the hands of a so-called culinary connoisseur. Against my will I was removed from a bunch of like-minded friends, to be stripped naked and at the mercy of this barbaric butcher. His constant mutterings of my worthlessness made me feel less than human. Such things as, I can have you whenever I want for less than $1 a kilo. He gave no thought to my feelings of shame as he bathed me in what I can only describe as very hot water. So I want the world to hear me say, me too. Enough is enough. I am more than just a colorful lump in a soup.
Pat is my name, and I agree with all the others here. I'm sick of being ogled just for my body and pretty face. It's about time we stopped this disgusting attitude by uncaring chefs and cooks. An attitude that I can only describe as vegist. We want equal rights with meats. When do we want it? We want it now.
As long as discrimination and inequities remain so commonplace everywhere in the world, as long as fruit and vegetables are valued less, appreciated less, overcooked, underspiced, not marinated, subjected to vegist handling in and outside their homes, the potential of meats and vegetables to create a fair and balanced meal will not be realized.
My name is Tammy, and the fashion blogs often describe me as a very hot little tomato. I'm honestly sick of being treated as just a juicy bit of fruit. I know I'm very attractive, but I do have feelings. When on show, I do my best to display my seductive voluptuousness, but that doesn't give people the right to fondle and squeeze my fleshy parts. People should consider how demoralizing this can be for a young upcoming star like me. So I join with the unappreciated and say, me too.
Until we meet again, it's goodbye for now.